He was 20 years old when his father was murdered. By the time he turned 30, he ruled the largest empire the world had ever seen. He never lost a battle, not once. His name was Alexander. And in just over a decade, he conquered the known world. But there was one thing he could not conquer: himself. The year is 336 BC Macedon, a kingdom on the edge of the Greek world. To some, it was powerful. To others, it was still seen as rough, uncivilized. Its king, Philip II, had spent years preparing for something greater. He reformed the army, strengthened the economy, united the Greek city-states under his influence. He was building the foundation of an empire. And then, he was assassinated. His son, Alexander, was only 20, young, inexperienced, surrounded by enemies. Greek cities saw their chance. They rebelled. Rival leaders plotted against him. Even within his own court, there were those who believed he would fail. Alexander did not wait. He moved with speed, crushing rebellions before they could grow. One city chose to resist: Thebes. Alexander responded without hesitation. He destroyed it completely. Thousands killed, the survivors enslaved, the city erased, a message to the rest of the world: submit or be destroyed. And the message worked. Greece fell silent. But Alexander was not just a warrior. He had been trained by Aristotle, one of the greatest thinkers in history. Under Aristotle, he studied philosophy, science, politics, but more importantly, he studied greatness. He grew up hearing stories of heroes: Achilles, Hercules, men who became legends. Alexander did not want to follow them. He wanted to surpass them. And for that, he needed something greater than a kingdom. To the east lay the greatest empire on earth, Persia, ruled by King Darius III, an empire of immense wealth, millions of people, vast armies, for generations. It had dominated the known world. No one had truly challenged it until Alexander. In 334 BC, he crossed into Asia with around 40,000 men, facing an empire far larger than his own. The first battle came at the Granicus River. Persian forces waited, confident. Alexander attacked immediately, crossing the river under enemy fire. It was risky, almost reckless, but it worked. Victory, and with that, the invasion had begun. Then came Issus. This time, Darius himself commanded the Persian army. The battlefield was narrow, crowded. Alexander saw an opportunity. He did not aim for the army. He aimed for the king. He charged straight through the center. Darius saw him coming and fled. And when a king runs, the empire begins to collapse. The Persian army broke, and Alexander continued. City after city fell. Some resisted. They were destroyed. Others surrendered. They were spared. With every victory, his legend grew. He was no longer just a king. He was becoming something more. Soldiers believed he was unstoppable. Enemies feared he was unstoppable. And sometimes, belief is more powerful than numbers. Then came Egypt. But here, something changed. Alexander was not seen as a conqueror. He was welcomed, declared a liberator, and then a god. And Alexander accepted it. In Egypt, he founded a city, Alexandria, a city that would become one of the greatest centers of knowledge in the ancient world. This was no longer just conquest. This was legacy, but Persia still remained. The final battle came at Gaugamela. Darius gathered everything he had: a massive army, chariots, cavalry, thousands upon thousands of soldiers. Alexander, outnumbered again. But now, he had experience, confidence, momentum. He struck the center, fast, precise, relentless. Darius fled, again. And this time, there was nothing left to save. The Persian Empire collapsed. Alexander now ruled from Greece to Egypt to the heart of Asia, the largest empire the world had ever seen. But he was not satisfied. He kept going, further east, into lands unknown, into India. At first, his army followed willingly, but years of war had taken their toll. They were exhausted, far from home, worn down. The glory was gone. Only survival remained. And finally, they refused. For the first time in his life, Alexander could not force victory. He turned back, but something had changed. The man who once led his army now demanded to be worshipped. He adopted foreign customs, punished those who questioned him, even executed close companions. The line between king and tyrant was fading. Then, in 323 BC, at just 32 years old, Alexander fell ill. Fever, weakness, silence. Days passed, and then he died. The man who conquered the world left no clear heir, no plan, and no one capable of holding it together. His empire collapsed almost immediately. His generals turned on each other. Wars followed. The world he built was torn apart. What took a lifetime to build was lost in a moment. And yet, his legacy survived. Cities he founded still exist. Cultures he influenced still shape the world. He spread Greek ideas across continents. Not just through conquest, but through influence. Alexander the Great, a man who never lost a battle, but still lost everything in the end. If this is the kind of history you want, no myths, no filler, just the truth. Subscribe. More is coming.